ladies! Today we'll be discussing feminine privilege, but before I do that, I want to put a disclaimer out there. My videos are not all inclusive. My videos are for an exclusive group of women who are looking to level up completely. What we are not going to do is incorporate ratchetness into the level up. I mean, I understand a lot of us come from a lower socioeconomic background where that may be the norm, and maybe you want to feel accepted, but the whole point of this channel is to evolve out of that. I mean, the fashion over dresses, the loud nails, the loud hair, the profanity, all of that is for the kids. And what you must understand is that after a certain age, in order to reach your full feminine potential, you have to let that stuff go. I mean, let's be honest. You cannot be a woman of substance, a woman of class, a woman of value if you are following thought culture. But if that's the lifestyle that you want to live, then leveling up is not what you are truly seeking. Just wanted to put that out there, and without further ado, let's begin. So it is known that we as Black women have a cultural way of thinking that demands us to sit in our masculine energy. The collective way of thinking is that we must be independent of our men, work just as hard as our men, and be able to maneuver through this world the same way that they do in order to have value. This type of thinking has caused women in our community to lose sight of what it is that makes us women. We are so concerned with trying to outdo our men that some of us have mentally and energetically transformed into one. Some so much so that even they begin to use their masculinity to bully women who want to actually be women. So the purpose of this video is to discuss the feminine privilege and why Black women must begin practicing it. Feminine privilege is similar to a social status. It's favoritism shown by society towards women who appear to be kept. It can be described as an instinctive gesture made based upon the femininity that one exudes. Women who understand this concept have a completely different life from Dusty Daisy, Miss Feminist, and Miss Independent. The difference is like day and night. For example, when a feminine woman has a flat tire, it takes no longer than 8 to 10 minutes before a man stops and changes it for her. It could be 1,000 degrees outside, humid as a jungle, or even raining, near freezing. Men will stop and take care of it for her. It doesn't matter if she has a mechanical engineering degree and knows how to change a tire. She recognizes it as a sign of respect. It physically pains them if she were to say, "Oh, I can take care of it. I got it. I know how to do this." Everyone is just happier if she allows them to change the tire for her. This feminine essence is so powerful. I mean, even some men use it. We see this a lot with pretty boys. They groom themselves down to a T. I'm talking a fresh cut, eyebrows waxed, nails manicured, clean fitted clothing, keen awareness to skin and hair and hygiene. And you know what follows next. Women rush and take care of him at his beck and call. And what does he do? He sits back in his feminine and is receptive to the adornment, just like the lady with the flat tire. I personally know a man that uses feminine tactics religiously, and he'll tell you so himself. And I'm telling you, some of the gifts and treatments that he's received will make you do a double take. Some of them include 2 Rolex watches, 1 gold and 1 two-toned, a Louis Vuitton duffel bag, a Gucci duffel bag, and regular dinner dates to top-of-the-line restaurants downtown in our area. All of this at no expense to him. Now, mind you, this man has an excellent career in the Air Force, and he is more than able to provide. However, he's learned early on what I am trying to teach you through this channel. If a full-grown military man can pick up this concept and run with it, then there's absolutely no reason why you as a woman can't master this. And I promise you, once you do, your life will flip. Now, you know, a lot of Black women love to complain about how their man isn't doing enough, how he's living up off them, how he doesn't court, he doesn't compliment, he doesn't pay, etc. But when I sit back and analyze the situation, I often realize that these women are emasculating their men through their overbearing masculine tendencies. I mean, what straight man wants to be with a masculine woman? Of course, he's not going to court you. Of course, he's not going to compliment you and swoon you when you are essentially a man yourself. The men that you will attract are going to be the ones that are going to leech off you. They're going to drain your pockets. They're going to want to live with you as a roommate. They're going to use you as a stepping stone until they get to where they really want to be, and they're going to get the woman that they really want. These women often hold the Bob the Builder beliefs and think that, they need to do everything on their own, and they need to be just as strong as him, and they need to bring in just as much money as him. But the truth is, when you hold these beliefs, you are bound to attract a man that has no incentive to be masculine for you, or will have no motivation to be a man when you are masculine enough for the both of you. So when I say that feminine women live a better life, I mean that we get to choose from the cream of the crop. We attract men who want to provide and want to protect us. We are more often excused from our poor behaviors, such as running red lights, tickets, arriving late to work. We are allowed to be emotional without it being seen as a negative. We are taken on the best dates. We are not expected to go 50-50. And the list goes on. Feminine privilege is a very real concept. Black women especially should be practicing this, because with all the stereotypes that are placed against us before we even open our mouth, at least we can use our femininity to get a little ahead of the curve. I'm going to be releasing a new video pretty soon on feminine tactics and strategies that you can use to receive more privilege. However, right now, I just need you to focus on getting rid of those pro-masculine beliefs and replacing them with new feminine affirmations. I need you to repeat these affirmations day in and day out until it transfers into your subconscious mind. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.